Hello there. Welcome to DMT Highway. Don't forget to subscribe for your daily dose. Let's trip.
Skinwalker Stories from the Past, Part 9. There is a small community called Church Rock that is a few miles outside of Gallup, New Mexico. Many of the people that lived here have had the land passed down many generations. This is where our story begins. 2 generations ago, there was a woman that was infatuated with a man in her community. She requested that the man build her a home. In exchange, she would give her daughter to the man to serve as his maid. The woman thought that as the man worked on her home, she could woo him in the process. The deal was sealed, and the man built the woman a house. The man collected his payment, but instead of having the daughter as a maid, he married her. The mother became enraged with jealousy and ran the newly married couple out of the community. The couple relocated to Rama and started a new life. They had 6 children, 2 of whom were twin girls. In the Navajo tradition, twins are seen as very powerful. In the mythology of Navajos, the children of the sun were twins, and so they are held in very high regard. This is the story from one of those twin girls. The family began construction on a new home. While they were building the house, the children would play outside as the adults worked. As they were playing, the older twin noticed an animal emerge from the woods. It was a coyote. Usually, coyotes are very skittish and avoid humans at any cost. The coyote made its way closer to the girl. A strange smell filled the air, like something dead. The coyote came right up to her. She said that the coyote didn't bite her, but instead put its mouth over her mouth and began to suck the breath from her. It was at this point that she lost consciousness. One of the adults that was working on the house saw what was happening, and everyone rushed toward the coyote and the girl. The adults yelled and shouted as they ran towards them. The coyote darted back into the woods and the girl fell to the ground. She was blue. The family worked fast and were able to resuscitate her. The incident resulted in the family going to see a medicine man. He told them that it was the grandmother, still harboring jealous feelings toward her own daughter and her family. They had a prayer done and it was thought to be the end of it. Later the family received news that the grandmother had died. As the years passed, construction on the home continued and the twin girls continued to grow. The family had built the first story of their home and moved in. The twin sisters shared a bedroom and slept together on a king-sized bed. It was a hot summer night and the family kept all of the windows open to keep the rooms cold during the night. One night, the older twin arose to use the restroom. The family kept a small light on in the hallway. She got out of bed, walked down the hallway, and did her business. She returned to bed. As she was covering herself she happened to look up. She froze in horror. There at an open window was a coyote. Its eyes shining from the hallway light. The window was pretty high, and so the coyote had to have been standing on its rear legs. The girl was frozen with fear and made complete eye contact with the coyote. It was then she noticed that same smell, the smell of death. She snapped and ran out of the room screaming and crying. She ran to her parents' room and got her father. He ran into the bedroom, half expecting it to be a figment of his daughter's imagination. But the strong smell hit him and there was the coyote still standing at the window. The father yelled and ran to get his rifle. The man ran out of his home, but the coyote was gone. The family tried to comfort the little girl, but she sobbed until morning. Again the family sought out a medicine man. He explained to the family that the hatred that the grandmother had for the family was so strong that the ill intentions that she had for the couple and their family proceeded even after the grandmother's death. When the family was blessed with twins, the grandmother knew of the strength it would bring to the family, and so she wanted to get rid of one of them. The older twin recalls these events vividly and swears that the coyote that attempted to suffocate her and the one at her window were ones and the same. Even the scent of death was familiar the second time she encountered the creature. She hasn't seen it since that night and is very grateful for that.